Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. I hope I can be seen, y'all. This is a makeshift filming area, I guess, in my bedroom because I'm trying to transition up into my nursery, but it's just things are crazy right now up in there, and this is just easier for me. So I y'all, it's really bootleg over here. So I got my little bedroom bench on the end of my bed, and my bed is like way over there. And so like I'm trying to just get up against this wall and give y'all a video. So let's see. I want to catch you guys up. I am this week marked 7 weeks pregnant, and I went to the doctor last week to have a scan, which I'm going to show. Maybe I'll just show it right now so we can get that over with. But yeah, here is my 6 weeks and 4 day scan. I was supposed to be measuring 6 weeks and 6 days, but I was measuring 6 weeks and 4 days. She said as long as it's not like a week behind, we're fine. I may have been a late implanter or whatever, so check that out.
All right, so I just had it. I'm moving everything around, so I apologize.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so this is baby right here.
Okay.
So this is the little yolk sac right alongside baby.
Okay.
This is baby, and right here in the middle, that's baby's little heart beating right there. Do you see that movement right there? That
Yeah.
flickering?
Oh, yes, yes.
That's your baby's little heart beating right in
Okay.
the middle. All right, so I'm going to measure baby. All right, looks like you're 6 weeks and 4 days.
Okay. With just one.
Just one. Just
All right.
go all the way through here. This is your entire uterus right here.
Yep.
There's your gestational sac. So we transferred two.
Yeah, one of them didn't want to be here.
Okay, I've just seen one.
Yeah.
That one looks really good. All right, so now let me
Okay.
get. Hold on, let me do this.
Yeah, one of them wasn't hatching,
Oh, okay.
and one of them stuck to the instruments. I had to go through
Oh,
twice.
you
So I was
serious?
like, yeah, one of them just really didn't want to.
Sometimes that happens actually. Sometimes
Yeah.
you will have an embryo that gets retained, but you just never know.
Yeah.
But, all right, so now let me measure baby's heart rate
Okay.
here.
We'll take the one we have.
Well, this one looks amazing.
Of course, Dad wants a boy, so y'all will be seeing me here after all this is over with. Those were my only two embryos, two girls.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get you to hold your breath, okay?
Okay.
Okay, breathe when you have to, okay? Your little girl's being. Okay, go ahead and breathe. Let me do this again. I'm gonna have to zoom in closer here.
Okay.
Sorry, you just.
And tell me when to hold it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not ready yet. Just try this again. Get a good view here. A little smaller on my hip so I don't move. Okay, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. I got it. Go ahead and breathe.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, baby's heart rate is 113 beats per minute. The range is between 110 to 180, so you're in the range and this looks good.
Okay.
just looking at your ovaries.
Okay. All right, you guys. So I guess now you can see we ended up with only one baby. So I did use both of my embryos. I don't know. Someone asked me the grade, and I forgot my password to my portal. I'm still working on getting around to that because I am interested now to see what the grade of embryo that I did have. I wouldn't know which one stuck anyway, but that's something good to know. That's important in the IVF community when people go get the testing, the genetic testing done on their embryos. They tell you a grade to tell you how strong, I guess, the embryo is, and that tells you the likelihood of you conceiving. But I did not want to get caught up in that whole thing about, judging, if you will, my embryo based off of what, they said it was going to do. I was just kind of trying to be blind and just do what I felt like I needed to do. So that was not, on my radar, because I get real judgy. Like if I see a low grade, I'm going to get pessimistic. I'm going to, create all this negative energy, and I couldn't bring myself into that. But anyway, yeah, she is in there chilling. Let me fold up my sonogram, y'all. She's in there chilling. I don't really I'll show you guys my sonogram picture. Let's see here. There she is. The longer one is baby. And the one to, what is this, y'all? Your left is the what they call the yolk sac. Right now is where she's getting her nutrients and everything from until the placenta's there and it takes over. But yeah, so there she's in this thing. She looks like she's in a cocoon or something, right? It's really weird. So and like I got several pictures of it, but that's like the main one. So I do go back on June 23rd for my next scan, and I'll be at that time 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 weeks. So you'll be able to see her much better. But yes, so she's a loner in there. Her sister said, this ain't that. I need to go back where I came from. I'm not trying to do this world. You good, sis. You go on and have fun with that. But not I. And I can appreciate her for that, for her honesty and not taking me through anything and just saying, hey, this is not for me. It was nice knowing you. That's that. Anyway, so I do have a little story time, if you will, about these little embryos. Y'all see this? I hope you, okay, my picture on the wall. Okay, so baby number one, yes, is who I think is in there now. Baby number two, that's still just by herself round, I think is the one that said she's good. She's good on this. I'm trying to think what to tell you. Okay, yeah. So baby number one is hatching. You want your embryo hatched before you transfer it, so that you want it either hatching or fully hatched, I guess I'm trying to explain, so that it's ready to implant. Homegirl here, she never hatched. So I feel like baby number two, and y'all, I'm gonna go back so I can talk to y'all. So just look, that's number one. She hatched out. Number two is still there. Now, they say that it's okay to look like baby number two, right? You don't have to necessarily have hatched. You can hatch after the transfer in the uterus doing your own thing and then implant. So most people's embryos do look like baby number two. There's nothing to be leery of or anything. So, but in my transfer, you guys, oh my God. So, they open you up kind of like a pap smear, and they put the catheter in there to insert the instrument to insert the embryos. Well, they that thing, it didn't hurt, but it didn't feel good. It was just one of the things like, I got to get through this, and so I just let it be. And so they tried to put the embryos in. We were supposed to see on the screen where it was like going in, but I didn't see anything. I had my eyes closed because that it did kind of hurt, or I was just preparing for pain, and so I wasn't doing my thing, and I just didn't really pay attention. But when she pulled out the instrument, she said, "Okay, now we go verify on the instrument that no embryo is stuck on there and didn't go in, because we'd hate to send you on your way and your embryo's wasted because it didn't actually go into the uterus." So they did their double check. One of these things was stuck to the instrument, so they had to open me back up. And I don't know why she just didn't leave me up. It was just weird. So I had to go through the procedure twice, back to back, and it was kind of uncomfortable, but I was just like, hey, I'm doing my part, and that's all I know. So I went through it twice, but and I didn't tell y'all either. Yeah, so I went through it twice, right? And because one of the embryos stuck to the instrument. But before that, homegirl here, number 2, they thawed them out 2 hours before we got to the clinic. She still had not hatched. Like, she was not coming out of that whatever fluid she was in. She just wasn't having it. And she began to hatch just before they sucked her up onto the instrument to put her in. Then she starts to hatch. And so I'm like, oh, she playing games. And then, so I was like, I made this story up in my head. We don't know if this is true or not, but I was like, okay, that gotta be the one that's not hatching, that's stuck to the doggone instrument, because she clearly does not want to be here. Like, it just makes sense to me, right? We create our own narratives, right? So I spun that one. That's going to be my narrative. Like, oh, girl, just did not want to be here. So, yeah, y'all, I've been to the doctor. I'm looking good. My levels are looking good. Baby's in there just chilling. Her little heartbeat was only, what did they want her at? Like, I think they want you above 110. At the heart rate at the 6-week mark, and she was only at 113, so she just made it. So I was kind of worried about that, because some people on the little forums I follow, their baby's heartbeats were in like the 118s, 120s, and mine is like down to 113. But my doctor was like, it's over the 110 mark. That's what it's supposed to be. Like, just go with it, roll with it. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried. So I'm just being mindful to, try to drink like a lot of water, because I know right now they're not, well, she is not, I don't have to say they anymore, right? Because it's one, but I know right now she's not eating from me, but I do need to keep my body healthy, and I need to keep my nutrients up so that that baby can get oxygen. So yeah, that's what I'm going through right now. And I'm trying to think, oh y'all, and as y'all can see, like, I'm not baby bumping. Not right now. So I don't think there is nothing to measure. I got the little measuring tape, but I think I'm going to start doing that maybe in a couple weeks. I don't know. There's nothing to see here. I still have not had any symptoms the whole way through, but the fatigue. I have been asleep since May. That's all I can tell people. Like, I cannot stay up. The energy that I do garner to even come on here and do these videos comes in pulling out equipment. So I can't go in there and do like my makeup and get cute and put on a cute little outfit. Like, I'm like, it's either record or get done up. Like, one or the other is not going to happen, So I just said, I'm sorry, y'all, that I look crazy, but I just want to document this and keep you other guys that are following me updated. So this is just I'm giving you the best that I got. Okay. So first wave yesterday was nausea. I've never been nauseous other than like drinking too much or whatever. So that's just not my thing. Queasy, it feels like motion sickness. My whole thing was I could not eat. This whole pregnancy, I have barely, my breakfast takes me all day to eat. I just keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. And then I'll complete one plate the whole day. So, a couple days ago, I was so excited. I did eat a full 6-inch veggie sandwich from Subway, and it was so good. I just did not think I was gonna eat that entire thing, and I did. So, I was happy for that milestone. And then I said, you know what? I've been looking for meal prep around, the Dallas area, but those prices were crazy. I was like, for the amount of food you get, I was just like, I'm not spending this much. Like, that's crazy when I can cook my own food. Like, how lazy are you, Shanique? So I was like, let me just go in here and Kroger and get me, a couple of protein items, veggies, and a starch, and just meal prep. So I did meal prep out some salmon and chicken breast, and I do not like chicken, but I found this pineapple habanero marinade for the chicken breast. So I soaked that in that overnight and kind of cooked it in the pan. I just have to make sure I eat. Now it's not about what I like. It's about, making sure that I'm healthy. So I'm taking L's over here. I did eat like half the chicken breast, and the rest, the rice and the veggies I had on the side. I did eat that, but that I couldn't get through that chicken. I just don't like chicken, but at least I, did attempt to eat it. And I think I ate enough, to satisfy myself. So yeah, what I got, oh yeah, so when I was cooking the meal prep, and that was last night, y'all, that was my first wave of morning sickness. Everything came up. I think it was just way too many smells, too much going on. I had chicken frying over here in the pan. I had salmon frying over here in the pan. I had some potatoes and green beans in the oven roasting. Asparagus boiling. I think it was just way too much going on. And I took all of that in at one time, and I laid down, and I told my husband, I said, I think this is going to be the day. This will be the day that I have to, go vomit. And so he was like, we knew it was coming. Just, do whatever you feel like. Listen to your body. And so, yeah, he went and took his shower. And I got up. I was like, yeah, it's going down. So that was my first little time. But I haven't been eating anyway. So I only had like I bought those little small cans of ginger ale to help with my nausea. That's how you say it? Yeah, nausea. And so I had that, and then since I haven't been eating, I did buy some little Yoplait yogurt cups and some bananas, like things that I can just grab since I'm not eating full meals, because I did bring up to my doctor that, hey, I'm not eating, and I'm losing like a lot of weight. And so she said it's completely normal, that happens. She told me, so stop sitting in front of a big meal trying to devour it all at one time and getting overwhelmed, and go ahead and take several meals. So eat more frequently, smaller portions is what she told me. So yeah, so that's what birthed the little meal prepping thing, if you will. And yeah, so I did that. And but yeah, yesterday after cooking all of that, I had grabbed one of these ginger chews. So this is what I've been using right here. This thing is like, for 20 of these, this thing is like, it was like $12 and something. I was like, that's expensive as hell. So these definitely help me from feeling like, if I start feeling like I'm gonna throw up. But I chewed one of these last night when I had that little food episode going on, and it came up with that yogurt and that little can of ginger ale. So that's that on that. I am gonna do update weekly what I bought for baby. I have bought like a lot of stuff, and I don't want to embarrass myself, if you will, but I'm excited. It's my first natural born kid. As many of y'all know, I have a stepchild that I do raise, but this is my first like full-term pregnancy. And so yeah, I bought so we plan to breastfeed. So I got with the company 9 months sober here. I don't know if y'all can see that. But these are what you call nipple covers, because I am going to try to attempt to breastfeed. Well, I'm gonna breastfeed. I'm gonna be positive. And so these are nipple covers, and they look like this. And you put them over your breast, and the baby can drink out of it like a bottle. So like you just put it over your breast, and then you can breastfeed baby through here. And it's like they're drinking out of a bottle. Now, why are you doing this, Neek? Let them know. Well, I do not want what we call in the black community a titty baby. I like to travel and I like to have fun, and sometimes someone else is gonna need to watch my child, or feed my child, be with my child, and I'm not there. I do not want them attached to me that much, I don't think. Now I have not had this baby yet, y'all, so all of this can go out the window. I know y'all gonna get in the comments, well, you think that now when they come out, oh, my breastfeeding experience, I love the bun. I read all these stories, so I know how everybody thinks that whatever they done in their life, Nick is gonna do. And that's cool, because you may be right, but you may be wrong. And so I want to try to avoid the attachment. Also, I have my husband here with me. I want him interacting with the baby as well. I want him to be able to feed. I don't want the baby drawn to me because of my breast, because I'm, the nurturer, and I want my husband to be able to enjoy feeding as well and bond with baby. And I don't know if she's gonna be able to bounce back between bottle and breast. I don't want to play that game with her, so I got two, and I'm gonna order more. Only reason why I ordered two, because I just didn't know if I was gonna have one or twins, so that was gonna determine. Every time I try to record, my dog be there, bang, bang. Stop. Give me a couple more minutes, okay? Thank you. So yeah, I knew that if I was gonna have multiples, I needed to know how many I need. So I may go order maybe like 4 more of these, and I think that'll be good enough. But I just wanted to be sure. I knew how many I needed on hand. So now I'm excited, you guys, that I know that, okay, it's not twins, so now I can shop. I'm building my registry. I am looking and studying car seats. I did decide on what Pampers I want to use on her, and wipes. And so I got that down to a T. And so, yeah, I'm just researching things. I think I'm gonna worry about nursery, you guys. I'm due I don't know if I told y'all that. I'm due January 27th next year. So I think I'm gonna get the nursery complete maybe in November. So I'm gonna go through the summer just buying little things here and there like this kind of stuff. Interesting things that I'm not thinking about that need to come in and ship. I'm gonna be doing stuff like that for now, and sharing it with you guys. But yeah, so I guess that's it. You guys will come with me to see baby on the 23rd. Lord, help your girl to upload in a timely fashion. Amen. Like, we said a prayer, so I think I'm gonna believe it. So yeah, let me get off of here and show you guys sonogram, show you baby, listen to her heartbeat, and I will see you guys somewhere near the 23rd. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it. Bye.